Good afternoon, student. So we have already completed the previous chapter, that is decimal, and now we will move on to the next chapter, that is mensuration. So before we start the chapter, you have to learn some concept, that is what is perimeter. This we have already learned the definitions. So just I go through the revise of that particular definition, that what is perimeter. So if you want to find a perimeter of your textbook, this is your textbook, mathematics textbook, how will you find this? So perimeter means what? If you consider this textbook, then perimeter is, you have to just start from here. This is your point and measure the length of this side, this side, this side and this side and come again to the same point. Means you are measuring the total length of this textbook. Which length? The boundary length. Okay, you are measuring the boundary of this whole textbook, and whatever measurement you are getting, that is known as the perimeter. So in short, what you can say, if you consider any diagram, if you consider any object, and if you want to find the perimeter, means whatever the measurement of its total boundary is known as the perimeter of that particular object. You can take any object. This is, you can take textbook. If you have a duster, so you can also measure the perimeter of this duster by measuring its total length. So sometimes it happens you have irregular shape. Okay, sometimes it happens you have an irregular shape of any object. Then how will you find the perimeter? That also we will learn in this chapter. That perimeter for regular shape and perimeter for irregular shape. So what is the concept of perimeter? The total length, or you can say boundary of the given object, that is known as perimeter. So you have given a triangle, you have given a plus sign and you have given a parallelogram. Okay, so this is my triangle and I want to find the perimeter of this. So suppose this is 5 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter and this is 7 centimeter. Then what is my perimeter? I start from here. So sum of this side and this side. I start from here. So this is my boundary, 6 centimeter plus 7 centimeter plus 5 centimeter. What is my answer? 18. So 18 centimeter is the total length of the given triangle. Suppose you have a plus sign, then how will you measure this perimeter of this plus sign? So what you have to do? You have to start from here, measure the length of this side, length of this side, length of this side. All the length you have to consider when you want to find the perimeter. Okay, and you have to do the addition of that. Suppose this is 3 centimeter, this is 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2 and 3. And I want to find the perimeter. So what I have to do? This 3 plus 2, 5 plus 3, 8 plus 3, 11 plus 2, 13 plus 3, 16 plus 3, 19 plus 2, 21 plus 3, 24 plus 3, 27 plus 2, 28, 29, 29 plus 3, 30, 31 and 32. So what is the perimeter of this plus sign? 32 centimeters. So in short, we can say that the total length of the given object is known as its perimeter. So this is the concept of perimeter. See in your textbook. So you have given 3 diagrams. From there we have completed 2 diagrams. So the distance, what you measure from starting point to end point, the distance is known as the perimeter of the closed figure. So the idea of perimeter is widely used in our daily life, where a farmer who wants to fence his field. Not only farm, if you have a very good house structure, then you want to just build a boundary of around your house, then what you can do, you want to do the fencing of your house, boundary of your house. So what you can do, you have to measure the perimeter of your house and you have to leave some space and then you do the fencing. So that time you have to calculate the perimeter of that particular area. Okay, suppose you may want to make another example is what? An engineer who plans to build a compound wall on all sides of a house, that I have already told you. A person preparing a track to conduct sports. During the sports day, you have observed that we have to draw the lining for any kind of racing. So that time also we have to find the perimeter according to the race. So this is few examples in which it is compulsory to measure the perimeter of particular area. So now it is understood that perimeter means what? Total boundary of a given object or diagram or figure, that is known as perimeter. So perimeter is the distance covered along the boundary, forming a closed figure when you go around the figure once. So here so many examples are given to you in your textbook, and also the measurement is also given to you. So you can try to solve that question by yourself. Find the perimeter of the following figure. The figure are already given over here. You can see the figure. This one, and for each figure the measurement is already given to you. So what you have to do? You have to just put that value and do the addition. For example, first one is given 10 cm, 40 cm, 10 cm, 40 cm. So perimeter means length. If you consider, I will solve the first question. It is very easy. You have given a rectangle. This is your 10 cm and this is your 40 cm. This is 10 cm, this is 40 cm. Name it A, B, C, D. Then what is the perimeter? So perimeter is equal to AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Measure of all the land. Now what is the AB? 40, BC is 10, CD is 40, again DA is 10. So what is the answer? 100 cm. So this way you can calculate the perimeter of an given object. Remaining you can try to do by yourself. So this is all about how you can calculate the perimeter. Thank you.